Trapped in Another World as Brothers, Book 1, Chapter 4, Competitive Nature. Deep in the woods, Jason found himself wanting to test out the gun he had received from the cult. He was confident he was able to use it with no problem, but he knew he needed some practice to confirm his theory. With gun in hand, he aimed at one of the towering trees in front of him and fired. The shot hit its mark, causing the wood to explode and splinter apart in a dramatic display of marksmanship. Jason smirked as his eyes darted over to another cluster of branches above him. Without a moment's hesitation, he fired, each bullet precisely snapping a branch as it hit. He was beaming with confidence as he thought to himself, "At least I know we'll have firewood for tonight." As he reloaded his gun, a peculiar feeling crept over him, a sense of a presence nearby that caught his attention. Jason's instincts took over as he called out, "Who's out there? Hiding is only going to get yourself killed." From behind him, a figure gracefully hopped out of the trees, landing with an effortless grace. Her presence was almost ethereal in the dappled sunlight. She had a petite form, dark skin, brown eyes, brown hair with a clip in it that went down to her shoulder blades, and a rounded face. "Man, you're pretty good with that gun there, but I'm willing to bet I'm a better shot with my bow than you are with that noisy thing you've got." She complimented his efficiency with a sly grin, and, ever the provocateur, poked at his ego. She teased Jason, a challenge twinkling in her eyes. "What makes you think you can come over here and start trouble? You know what? I've got to prove a point. You're on." Jason's competitive nature flared as he responded with a fire in his eyes. The girl pointed towards the tree branches, setting the terms of their competition. Whoever could hit the branches and break them off the tree would claim victory. Jason, however, raised an eyebrow. "I highly doubt someone as small as you can even snap a tree branch with a bow." With a smirk, she raised her bow, her voice tinged with a playful confidence. "I won't even have to use my mana for this one." She fired off her bow, and in quick succession, the branches snapped, multiple at a time with only a single arrow. Jason was momentarily stunned by her display, but his ego would not be defeated. He knew he could do better because he was the best. "Amateur," he quipped, unable to suppress his competitive edge. "No true professional shows off, even when they're holding back." "What's that? It seems like you're scared to challenge me now." She giggled, poking at his ego even more. Jason shot at her a glare that practically sizzled with determination. The competition was on. The two marksmen battled fiercely, each shot ringing out through the woods. The sun descended toward the horizon as the score remained neck and neck. Each round met with cheers or groans of the nearer missed branches. Finally, with the light dimming and the score standing at 101 to 100 in Jason's favor, he claimed victory. He couldn't help but wear a triumphant grin on his face. The girl stepped forward and reached her hand out towards Jason. "Congratulations. My name is Elaine. And yours?" Jason reached out and shook her hand. "Jason, thanks for the warm-up." Jason continued to boast his ego, but Elaine didn't seem to mind as she gave him a warm smile. Jason then headed off back to his inn, telling Elaine he might see her later. As he walked off, Elaine muttered to herself, "I have a feeling we'll meet again soon, Jason." In the shadows of fate's eternal dance, a being shall emerge, veiled in mystery and obscurity. With artful hands and cunning wit, she shall manipulate the very strings of human existence, seeking to unravel the enigma of life's true essence. Her quest for enlightenment shall lead her down a treacherous path, one that winds through the hearts and minds of others. She shall control them, bending their wills to her insatiable desire to understand the secrets of existence. Yet, amidst her relentless pursuit of wisdom, a twist of destiny shall intervene. In the midst of her manipulation and power, she will cross paths with one of four brothers, a connection forged by the hand of destiny itself. Her heart, once immune to sentiment, shall stir with emotions previously unknown to her. The object of her affections, one of the brothers, shall become the center of her world, and she shall do anything to secure her place by his side. Those she deems a threat to her chances of love shall meet their end, as she leaves a trail of manipulation and death in her wake. But as her love deepens, so too shall her desires turn darker. Consumed by possessive rage, she shall confront the very object of her affections, leading to a final cataclysmic encounter. In a heart-wrenching twist of fate, she shall mate her demise at his hands, sealing their tragic love story in the annals of history. End of Chapter 4.